Alright, what's the word, tube? It's your girl Miles, and I'm back with another video. Alright, so I'm gonna do a story time. First off, let's start off with, I had posted on my social media, so here's my Snap and here's my Instagram. I'll put it somewhere right here. So add me and follow me, because this is where I put most of my suggestions and my questions out for my videos like this. So I had posted on my social media and I said, what type of story time should I do? And a lot of people said a sneaking out type story time. So that's the story time that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the story time when I snuck out and almost didn't make it home. Huh? I snuck out and almost didn't make it home. So this is gonna pertain to my best friend, which she's not here right now. She's in the States, and as you most know, I am in South Korea right now. And COVID is moving around very, very fast. It is spreading. So I do not have COVID. I had tested negative, but I am a little bit under the weather. I am on my way back to health, you know. So if you hear me sniffle, or if you hear me, you know, blow my nose from here and there, that's why. All right, so let's start off with this is when I was in high school. I believe it was my senior year. I was doing track at the time, and this is when, I believe it might have been my senior year, it might have been my junior year going into my senior year. I believe that's what it is, because at the time, during high school, I was with this boy for about 9 months. Like, everybody knew that we were together. We were like, you know, the relationship type high school couple or whatever. Everybody knew. We used to wear like matching shirts and outfits and stuff, you know, little kid stuff that little high schoolers used to do. So yeah, we was that couple. We was that. So me and him ended up breaking up, and it was, I mean, I guess you could say that was my first serious relationship. I wouldn't make that a serious relationship now, but you could say that was my first serious relationship then. And because we was only together for 9 months, but that is my longest relationship I have ever been. Like, I have not, people don't love me for real. Y'all don't love me. If you don't want me, then just say that. No, I'm just okay, disregard me. But anyways, so basically what happened was, me and him had just broke up, and I guess it was kind of tough for me. I guess, you know, my little heart was broken. I thought I had something. But so basically, when me and him broke up, I was just like, man, I was just like, F him, you know, I'm gonna do me, stuff like that. So it was this one time, it was the boy on the track team. Now, my ex at the time, he did not do sports, I believe. No, I don't think he did sports, but I did track. And one of the dudes on the track team, now me and the dude on the track team, we were already cool, you know what I'm saying? But it was this thing called Wetflix gang. We used to have a Wetflix gang at our school. It was just a bunch of different people who would put Wetflix like in their bio or whatever. Sometimes they would meet up. It was only about like 4 people who would actually meet up, the people who actually started the little gang, and then other people would just like, oh, Wetflix in a bio or whatever. It was really dumb, but you know, it was a little gang that people had or whatever. And my ex was part of it. He was part of it, but he wasn't. I can't even explain it. It's hard to explain. Like, he was and wasn't. But so it was somebody else who was part of that Wetflix gang, and like, he was on the track team too. I'm not gonna put his name out there. I'ma say his name is, I don't know. Why is it so hard to come up with a name when you need it?
A few moments later.
Perry. I'ma just name him Perry. I don't know. That's the name of the fan next to me. So Perry. His name is Perry. So one day, I think, was I in trouble? No, I wasn't. I think I was. I don't know. I don't know if I was in trouble or if I wasn't. But Perry had invited me to go to his friend's house, and I was like, and I wasn't really cool with his friends or whatever, because, you know, his friends used to try to be like the popular kids and all that. Like, they were considered the popular kids, and I'm not gonna say I wasn't in that category, but I didn't really care to be, you know what I'm saying? People knew me, everybody knew me in the school, everybody knew who I was type stuff, but I just didn't look to be the popular girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just look to be me and chill and get through it, honestly. So he had invited me to go to his friend's house. I guess they were like chilling, whatever, and I was like, okay, you know, I'll go over there. But here is where it got tricky, right? I had told my mom, I was like, Mom, can I go over my best friend's house? Because that was the plan from the jump. I was supposed to go to my best friend's house. Now, I will say her name. Her name is Kiara. And I was like, okay, Mom, can I go over to Kiara's house? And, of course, my mom, me and my mom, I go over to Kiara's house, or she come over my house every weekend type stuff. So she was like, yeah, you could go over there. So what I did was I had told my mom to drop me off at the mall, because we would meet up at the mall and we would go to our house from there. So my mom ended up dropping me off at the mall. And Kia already knew the plan. Like, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna come to the mall. He gonna come get me, da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like, being sneaky. Doing stuff I'm not supposed to be doing. Like, why am I the way that I am? I don't know. Well, I'm not like that no more. But why was I like that? I don't know. So, I ended up getting dropped off at the mall. I did meet up with Kiara. And, of course, I said hello. I said what's good. And then, my roommate back, y'all. I thought I was making a YouTube video, but alright. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. So that's when I lost my train of thought. So that's when I had met up with my best friend or whatever, and I was texting the dude, and he was like, alright, I'm gonna send an Uber to come get you. And I was like, Uber? I thought you was finna come pick me up, but okay. So then that's when the Uber came. I got in. And I had no idea where I was going. I know I was still in the city that I was, you know, I stayed in, but I didn't know what neighborhood. I didn't know. So we pull up, and I'm like, all right, I'm outside. He already paid for it or whatever, so I got out. He met me outside, and I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I'm nervous. I don't know what's really going on. So we walk in there, and it's just him and me. And I'm like, I thought you said this your friend house. Like, where your friend at? And then they was like, oh, they in the back. They in the back with some other girls. So I'm like, what you thought was going on? Like, what's happening? So me at the time, I don't even know if I could put this out there, but I was bad. So I did things that I shouldn't have done, if y'all know what I mean, you know. So me being me, I was like, all right, so I mean, we chilling. I don't know what we was doing. We was just chilling, whatever. And he said he ain't never tried it before. And I was like, man, I got something on me right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the porch. So we went to the back. And that's when we was doing it. Not that. We was smoking. We was doing that. You know, puff, puff, pass. A little bit puff, puff, pass. And that's when we had went inside. And we started chilling and stuff like that. And then, this is when the mom and the sister coming in. They coming home. And they in there, and I guess none of us was supposed to be in there. Not one of us. And I did not know this. I'm not knowing this. I'm invited to a friend's house that I'm thinking we are all supposed to be there. It's okay to be there. Apparently, nobody was supposed to be there. And nobody told me that we wasn't supposed to be there. So, the mama and the sister pulling up. They start freaking out. Oh, no, they're here, they're here. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm like, what is really happening here? I don't know what is going on. He's like, you gotta get your stuff. You gotta go. And I'm like, I gotta go. Like, I gotta go. I just started having fun. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. I was like, all right. So I start grabbing my stuff. The mama and the sister come in. They start yelling. They start screaming. I'm over here like, oh God, like, let me grab my stuff. Let me go. So I don't know what it is. When it comes to me, and there are situations where I have to gather my things in a fast manner. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna grab absolutely every single one of my belongings. Nothing is being left behind. And this happens like a few times. When I'm in a rush, I'm gonna have everything, but when I'm like taking my time, I'm gonna forget something. I don't know, that's backwards, but literally I grabbed all my stuff and I'm just like, I got my book bag, I'm walking outside, and I remember I go to the right. I think this is y'all right. I go to the right and I'm walking, and I walk to a cul-de-sac. And mind you, I said, I don't know what neighborhood I'm in. I don't know where I'm at. I just got in an Uber and just got there. So I'm walking, and I get to a cul-de-sac, and I'm like, damn, what am I supposed to do now? Like, if I go back there, the mama and the sister finna be outside yelling and screaming. So I'm like, I'm just finna sit here at the cul-de-sac. Why? I don't know. I don't know where I am. I'm over here trying to figure out where I'm at. Don't know. So then I get a call on the phone, and it's from, what did I just say I was gonna call him? Perry. I get a call from Perry. Perry calling me like, where you at? I'm finna come drop you off. And I'm like, you finna come drop me off? You just had an Uber come pick me up. What you mean? Where you get a car all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, where you at? I'm just finna come get you. I was like, I don't know where I am. I took a right and I'm at a cul-de-sac. Like, don't know. He was like, all right, come back down to the house. I was like, down to the house where I just ran out of? No. He was like, stop playing, I'm gonna drop you off, stuff like that. So I end up getting in the car, and mind you, I had told y'all we had just passed not too long ago, and he said it was his first time. So I'm over here like skeptical because he's in the driver's seat, and I'm like, is this really affecting him? You know, I really think about stuff like that. So I get in the car, and they smushed in the back. So I'm in the passenger seat, and the two friends with the two girls is in the back. Mind you, I never seen the two friends or the two girls. It was just me and Perry. I never seen the other two friends until I got in the car. So I'm like, where was y'all at? Like, that's how I felt. Where was y'all at? So as we driving, right, I'm feeling the effects of the pass, and I feel like he feeling the effects, and I'm not even worried about me feeling the effects. So on the way back, right, to he was taking me back to the mall, and because he was like, where you want me to drop you off? And I wasn't gonna have him drop me off at my best friend's house. I just wasn't feeling that. So I was like, drop me off back at the mall, because I know how to get to my best friend's house from the mall. So I get there, and are we driving? And I'm looking at him like this, and he's just driving. And then it was a road that kind of go like this, and I was like, I don't think we finna make it. So I called my aunt, and I'm like, I done snuck out. I'm with a boy. I'm snitching on myself at this point. And I'm like, I don't think we finna make it. Can you come pick me up? I'm gonna sit on the side of the road. Me being me, and I think it was just the effects. I think I was just paranoid. I didn't think I was gonna make it to A to B. So I done told all my business. I done made it to the mall, and I'm like, now I'm calm. Because I made it. So I get out, you know, I give him a hug, whatever, give Perry a hug. He go by his way. I go by my way to my best friend's house. While I'm at my best friend's house, my mama called me, going off on me like, oh, so you out here doing da. My aunt done told my mom everything I done told her, which is everything. And I'm like, now I gotta deal with this when I get home. This just finna be all bad. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't as bad as I expected it. It was pretty bad. It was. I got in a lot of trouble. I know I got my phone taken. I got a lot of things, a lot of privileges taken from me when I did that. So I say all that to say, kids, don't sneak out. Stay your ass in the house. And if your parents tell you to go to A to B, go to A to B. Don't go to A, B, C, D. Don't be like me, okay? Don't. Because I was off the chain. And I think it was all because I felt like I was heartbroken. And my ex didn't want me no more. Like, that don't even faze me no more. Like, at all. Like, I'm not even fazed. Like, it don't even, no. So, yeah, don't be like me, guys. Don't be like me. Do better. All right, Mal pals, I'm finna get off of here. Stay blessed, less stressed, and I'm out.